Welcome back to our channel, and in today's video I will give you a walkthrough on how to obtain your mayor's permit and your BIR 2303. Okay, keep watching. Being able to obtain your DTI doesn't mean that you have already complied all of the documentations for you to have a complete permits for your business. So DTI is just one of them. So the rest others are mayor's permit and BIR 2303, which I will be giving you a walkthrough. Okay, so let's move on to mayor's permit. So for mayor's permit, these are the list of items that you need to prepare. So first, DTI. Second, barangay permit, or in other term, I think it's barangay clearance. And then third is your CDOLA, and then next is a valid ID, okay, of the person that was indicated on your DTI form, okay, on your DTI business name permit. And then you just need to bring this all together to your business registration department of your local government unit, and they will give you, if it's your first time registering your business, then they will give you a list. So I think if I'm not mistaken, it would have like sanitary inspection, building permit of where the business will be located. So those kind of requirements, additional requirements, and that is something that you need to check with your LGU, because it would be different from LGU to LGU. Okay, and the processing time of this documentation or for mayor's permit would be 2 or more weeks. Alright, so the fee will depend on the LGU. So on the average, it would range from 5,000 to 15,000. So once you have already obtained your mayor's permit, so the next step that you need to do is apply for your BIR 2303 form, or this is also called certificate of registration, at your BIR office. So on how to determine where to register your BIR, your business at the BIR office, you need to go to BIR's website, and you need to check the regional district office number where your business location or the address that you have indicated on your DTI permit. I hope I didn't confuse you on that. So first, you need to go to BIR office on their website, and you can just search for your say your city or your province, and then you can determine what is the RDO or the regional district office number, and then you would be able to see and check their exact location, their address, and you can go from there. And later I will also give you like on how to check that as well. Alrighty, so back on the requirements. So of course you need the DTI again, and then since you already have this documentation, DTI, since this is your DTI is purposely for your business name, right? So you really need to bring that. So there would be no reason for them to register an incorrect business name. So I think that's the reason, right? Because you have indicated it on your DTI. I think that's just the purpose of bringing your DTI. And then your mayor's permit, of course, it's a proof that you've already registered it on your LGU, and then a valid ID of the owner if it's sole proprietorship, and then the tax identification number. For me personally, since I'm a mixed incomer, so it means I'm employed and at the same time I do have my business. So, which is why I just use one tax identification number. But if you would want your business has its own tax identification number, then you can apply for it separately as well. And the processing time for BIR 2303 is 2 or more weeks. Also, this depends. And then the fee is 500 pesos. Okay, and also when you register your business at your nearest RDO, you can now apply for printing of your official receipts, and BIR office will be able to give you a list of authorized printing company where you can get your receipts print. All right, so they would have like an authorized in your area based on your location, and they would give that to you. So you just need to simply bring your DTI, I think, yeah, DTI, and then the receipt from BIR that you are in the process of obtaining your BIR 2303. So while waiting for the BIR 2303 form, you can now start processing in for printing of your receipt. So your official receipt, you can also do that on the side. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it about it, and I will give you a walkthrough on the BIR website. Okay, and please hold on, let me just switch my screen to the website. Right, so I'm on the BIR website right now, and as you can see, this gives a guide to someone who are new to registering their business to BIR. So basically, this is how it looks like. So a guide to registering your business, Bureau of Internal Revenue, and there are also some few reminders here that you can see, and you can just read those reminders that might work for you. And also here there is a section here where you can who shall register. So basically businesses, self-employed, professional, etc. Right? And how to register your new business with BIR. So there's also an option here, or steps that you can follow so easily, and then where to register your business with BIR. So as I mentioned on the initial part of the video, so you just need to go to BIR's page, the other page, which would give you a walkthrough on what revenue district office you should go. Okay, so is it a revenue? I thought it's regional district office, so it's a revenue. I'm sorry for that. So on how to determine the revenue district office, I just type something like this on Google, and it gives me a list of the hold on. Oh, it doesn't give me a list, so I need to click this. And it would give you a list here of the revenue district offices. So there's a lot right here where you can just simply click on this, how do you call this, greater than okay, and then you can just simply select. This depends on the province that you're in, the province where your business address is actually located, right? So that's how to check your revenue district office, or RDO. And then, so going back to this part, so when to register. So number one, when the first sale transaction occurred. Number two, I think for new business registration, I think within 30 calendar days from issuance of your mayor's permit. So that's why it's just the right process to process your mayor's permit first, and then you do have like 30 days, 30 calendar days for you to process your BIR 2303. And here also will give you the steps for sole proprietors. So you just need to comply or accomplish 1901 form, and then the continuation is on this part. Number two, any valid ID. And then number three, BIR printed receipt, invoice, or final sample of principal receipt invoice. So I've also mentioned that right earlier. And then the payment is 500 pesos. So it's still 500 pesos because before my business was registered in 2018, and that's 500 pesos still. So yeah, it doesn't change. So I think that's it from this website. You can just simply go to here. I just go to BIR and then click on what I want to do. So I just click on here and then know how to register a business. So I think there's a lot here. Also, if you don't have a TIN yet, or if you're solely just starting a business, you're self-employed, then you could also check from here the steps on how to get a TIN or tax identification number. And yeah, I think that's it for BIR related information, and I hope that helps. And also, I have here in connection with this entire discussion, I've already created like a blog on my website. So I have this posted already on my website since last year. Okay, so here I've also explained and give a walkthrough on the step-by-step process, and I've also attached here the link of my YouTube video. And I actually also discuss on how to process business registration, like the complete process on this video. You might want to check it as well. And the very first part, because at that time in 2018 actually, the Department of Tourism had this memo or like a notification that says all of those travel and tourist business, regardless if it's an online only or there's a physical office, they would require the DOT registration or accreditation, and that was supposedly implemented like in most cities. But you might want to check this as well on your processing of your permits, because before my municipality where I registered my business doesn't require us yet for Department of Tourism accreditation. So I would say I'm lucky. But some of the cities, like the big cities, for example in Quezon City, in City of Manila, I think they're already asking for that, or this may be currently in progress, not that required yet due to pandemic. I'm not so sure, but before it was required to some cities or municipalities. So just explaining why I have included it on my blog. And then so I've checked or I've also listed here, step number 2 is the DTI. So this is how DTI looks like. And I'm pretty sure most of you had already registered registered your business name. And the next is the mayor's permit. I've also explained it right here. And this is how my mayor's permit looks like. And the next is certificate of registration, or the BIR 2303, and this is how it looks like. Alrighty, and yeah, you might just wanna go through my blog and you might be able to, but this is exactly the same with the previous explanation that I have on the initial part of the video. And yeah, that's it from this blog. So I'm just giving you like some other some other references. So you can just go to my blog or my website, libonmilangastravel.com. Alright, and I think that's it for this video on how to obtain your mayor's permit and your BIR 2303. And regarding how to file taxes, I'm not really an expert on that. Up until now, I'm still consulting my CPA friends and yeah, they're still guiding me on how to file it, and they keep on like reminding me that hey, it's filing month already, you need to file. And soon, if I will be able to like master it, I can post another video on the tax filing. But please, not an expert on tax filing, and I'm still learning the process, so please don't ask me about it. I would suggest you consult with those experts like the certified public accountants, because they would be able to help you on that. And that's what I did. I do have CPA friends that I consulted from time to time related to taxes. Okay, I hope this helps, and thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and also hit that like button right there and the bell notification, so you would be able to get notified whenever a new video will get uploaded on our channel. Thank you so much, and that's it from me. I hope you have a good one. Bye.